Mumbai is the only city in India that doesn't sleep.
Doesn't sleep.
They don't sleep.
I feel amazing, lightheaded, grateful, spiritual, confused, overwhelmed, and I'll be able to answer that later when it all is over. It's beautiful. Unbelievable. This doesn't stop.
Salvin, you've been in Bombay for 7 days now. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I feel at home. I feel welcomed. But with all of you, I feel more accepted, comfortable. Been tired like everybody and rushed around like everybody. But I feel grounded and I feel the unconditional love, and we all get along. We can joke around, be serious when we have to. But I'm like, today's the first day I'm really appreciating India. It's as much as we've seen already in places we've gone, from the restaurants or the Gate of India, or just driving around, bargaining at a store.
We'll do that more today.
Yeah, but I'm having a good time, and I feel, like I said to you earlier, I could stay. I don't want to go home. I could spend a few months here and really learn. And that's not something I say often when I travel.
I think few months won't be enough for you, Dr. Salvin. You'll need at least few years to understand.
Indeed, there's something so special that you and Fortuna have given me. I was shocked, surprised, flattered, honored, and thinking this isn't real. Now I'm in a rickshaw
in Mumbai.
Mumbai. Which do you prefer to call it? Does it matter?
So earlier it was Bombay.
Bombay.
Then to make it little comfortable for people, they changed it to Mumbai. So now it's Mumbai.
Now, like I was telling the guys, and I've said this before, my mom and dad spent a lot of time here in India when I was young, when they were building their company. You know, they were in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and made a lot of connections in different parts of the country, not just Bombay at the time. So in a way, I'm reliving a lot of what they did.
And if I recall, this is the first time you've come to India.
This is the first time I've been in India. Mm-hmm. I've been to Bangkok, Mexico, various countries in Europe, Canada. I've been to Toronto, Quebec. I've been to Ontario, Quebec, and Vancouver, which is British Columbia. Yeah, I'm very fortunate when I think about it.
How is your trip to India been so far?
Magic. It's magic because, I mean, it took a long time to get here, to fly from Los Angeles to England and England to India. It's been comfortable. The hotel is beautiful. The people have been friendly. There's no animosity. There's no competition. There's no ego. I'm not finding everybody's been nice at the hotel. Everybody's been friendly when we had dinner the first night, when everybody was arriving. At first I was a little timid or shy, or like, well, I don't know what's going to happen, because I heard about the itinerary. I knew I had a keynote. I knew we had the panel. Mm-hmm. I was preparing for work, but I had no idea how I would be received, what I was really going to say, what to expect, especially because I get very intimidated by very wealthy people. Mm-hmm. I'm with them a lot, but I don't have, personally, I'm not that wealthy that I thought I would be at this point because of bad, unfortunate things that happened along the way. But what I turned into was the spiritual self that makes me wealthy in different ways to make me more at one and communicating, because I know even if they have 90 billion in the bank, they still have hurt. They still have grief or pain or questions. It's like,
So this is Shah Rukh Khan's bungalow, and you'll see a lot of people standing here waiting for him to come out. You'll see a lot of crazy people taking photos outside the... So his bungalow is called Mannat. Mannat means wish. So that's his bungalow. And we have sea on the opposite side. This is one of the places where all the couples go.
for romance,
Yeah.
sex on the beach.
Sex on the beach is not allowed here. It's just first base under the umbrella, I would say.
I don't want to go home yet. I'm just starting to relax. I'm just starting to see it. I'm just beginning to see the designs and the moment we're downtown walking or whatever we were in Banjo. No, the part where we went to the cafe and then we went to see the Gate of India.
Yeah.
I looked at the different architectural designs in the windows. Some you see is the real Indian design and culture. And then the Taj Mahal Hotel and the beauty of that. And then I understand it lights up like all over the world, you know, on New Year's Eve. The whole world has a design of Eiffel Tower, the Washington Monument. Every country contributes. So the Gate of India gets lit up in the under concerts or Fashion Week. So I understand.
I had a very different question this time for you. I know you have not tried Indian food yet.
Oh, yes, I am. I grew up on Indian food.
No, you've not had
Eaten
the
here?
street food of
No,
Mumbai.
I was told not to.
Yes. And we would want you to not have it. But apart from the food, Mumbai has its ups and downs. But Mumbai is the only city in India that doesn't sleep.
Doesn't sleep.
They don't sleep. People in Mumbai, they don't sleep. Mumbai is as active as it is right now.
Well, that's like Dubai.
Yes.
Because I learned in Dubai, you guys don't even get started till 9 o'clock at night. And you go to 3 in the morning, I'm like, what?
So coming back to my question, with such fast-paced life,
It's like New York. New
Yes.
York's like
How do you find peace within?
in a chaotic environment.
Yes.
I go home, I sit on my bed, I turn on my laptop, or I can watch TV or listen to music, and I just get into my own self, knowing it's still there. I don't have to be a part of it all day long, because it's there. I'm not gonna miss anything. Or sometimes it's so overwhelming, it's draining. You gotta take time for self. You've gotta take time to meditate. Or like when I first got here, I was a zombie, so I went and got a massage. I got into the steam rooms. I went upstairs later and I was like, oh my God. And I started to sleep. It's a process like anything else. When you go. Like last night, I'm glad we went home early. Even though it was like 5 or 6, I was exhausted. So were you, so was everybody, because we haven't stopped. Today, when they asked what do you want to do, I said nothing. And they just said, well, it's going to be a chill day. And this is perfect. Because tomorrow's going to be busy again, and here we are.
And so every god has a specific day. Like that day belongs to them. That's how it is. So for Ganesh, it's Tuesday. So every Tuesday at 1:30 in the morning, you'll find a really long line of people, and they all pray and worship. Every Tuesday, yeah. The world's richest man in Asia, Mukesh Ambani. Whenever he is here, every Tuesday he comes in. Yeah, he comes here.
Ganesha is only fond of sweets, flowers, and the rose. So you have to choose. No, you have to choose like and you have to hold it. And then you wish, and then you let it go. If it sticks, the wish will be done.
When I was a teenager, I was always getting in trouble and being grounded for like a day or two. And I'd sit in my bed, oh dear God, please let me not be grounded. Please let me go to the party. Please let me date. Let me go shopping. Please, I don't want to be grounded. Yeah, when we're in trouble, we go to God. But what we have to learn is that God is even when there's no trouble. It's just every day. The more you pray to God, the less trouble you'll have. Namaste.
As we had mouse, which was transferred for Lord Ganesha.
Yep.
Lotus is where Lakshmi sits on. And over here, it's Nandi. It's
Nandi.
an ox.
Okay.
So what you have to do, you have to put your fingers like this on the horn, and you have to look from one eye at the Shivling, which is right in front.
And then say a prayer or a wish?
No, just
It's just the action. Okay.
yes.
And what's it supposed to do?
It shows your power. It makes you feel powerful.
Yeah, it does.
I
Now I can move mountains.
feel
So are we in the old city or are we in the suburbs? Is this
We're in
new
town.
city?
Yes, we're in town.
We're in town.
Yes.
I feel amazing, lightheaded, grateful, spiritual, confused, overwhelmed, and I'll be able to answer that later when it all is over. It's beautiful. Ciao. Adios. I think I was more emotional at the Ganesh Temple. Ganesh Temple. Maybe because I'm more familiar with it, but also it was the initial shock of experiencing what I've been hearing about for 4 months. We're taking it here, we're taking it there, and I don't really know enough, but you're telling me like why he had the face and why the father cut off his head. It's like Siddhartha in Buddhism, you know, how he's looking for nirvana. We all have, or when Moses went up to get the 10 Commandments from God, everybody's got a story as to how it all happened. But I was emotional at this last one. I could feel the strength of like the prosperity and the protection, but it was still different at the first one because it was a different ritual, and I think talking to the mouse at the end kind of made it a little different than just putting the head down and being blessed.
Yeah.
But I've watched that one on Facebook. That's the one when they're by themselves or a different temple where they've got the symbols and the incense and they're taking the offering in the trays or dishes with the flowers and the lotus and the what else is in there, and they're offering it to the god. I understand. That's what we do in Weeks of Wisdom. We make an offer with the herbs, powders, and oils as the formula, but the gold and silver powder is the offer back to God, just like before the Maccabean War that destroyed the Jewish temple. People would offer gold, clothing, food to their idol in exchange for love, money, health, education, whatever. We all have this ritual. I need, I want, but I will give in exchange. So it's always give and take. It's those that are too greedy that just take and don't give. And sometimes we give too much and never receive, right? It's finding the balance. This is about balance. This is the balance. It's beautiful.